Check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2. Check. We got mic. There we go. There's some mic right there. All right. Do a little mic check action here. Let's see. We got some sound there. Crank that up there. Where we go. We got some feedback there. Perfect. That down a little bit. All right. Dad Random. How you doing? It's been a while, hasn't it? Had some thoughts. I was going to record this tomorrow. We're going to be doing most of the launch day discussion on the Action 2. I thought I'd throw my 2 cents down because this is definitely something that I'm very interested in. So what I decided to do was do a real quick, I just had a little extra time on my hands, put together a little presentation of my thoughts. Now, all my thoughts are around this Jasper 27 leak and this video right here. And that's why I'm just going to keep letting it play over and over and over again. Interesting, yes. Especially if you're an FPVer, we'll talk a lot about that. Hey, Ray, how you doing? Maddie Drone World in the house, Ray Kelly. I just thought I would drop in for about 30 minutes and kind of give my, my 2 cents, I guess. This is really all it's worth, is 2 cents on this release, because it's been a long time since I've gotten a new camera and I am very interested in it. Now, all my thoughts today revolve around this camera. I'm just going to hold it up like this because it's literally the same damn camera. So I'm just going to hold up that. Get the battery on the side. I could get the other mount and I could talk about it. But I'm looking at this video and I'm like, I have that. I've already, now this is actually what makes this camera and the theme of my live stream is it's all about the software. It has to be better than this software right here. Wouldn't you agree? Hey, Adrian, how you doing? Good afternoon. Adrian has been really hard at work. Hey, Adrian, I hope you get your wallet out. I hope your wallet is big and fat, because there's some serious money going to be dropped in the next couple of weeks. I haven't decided. I'm pretty smart about how I drop my money. So good to see you. Hey, and Matt, of course, and, we've got Florida in the house. Adrian, I can't remember, what town are you from? Are you from, like New Jersey, New York? I can't remember. But you got a great channel. You've been really hard at it. I haven't. I just kind of wing it when I feel like it. So I decided that today would be my day. So, but yeah, guys, I'm working on I've got more subscriptions doing nothing than I've gotten from actually doing something. So I must be hard at work doing nothing. So, but all of my discussion is rolling around this. I'm just going to take the battery off just to put us in perspective here. So there we go. Here is the same device, right? Of course, it's not exactly the same. Gainesville, Florida. All right. So Adrian, I didn't know that. You're another Floridaite. All right. Florida, man. Hopefully, this is when all the weak people start heading down from New York. Starts to rain up there, and then they're going to go down into the end of hurricane season. So hopefully, none of you guys have had anything broken, anything has been wrecked by your hurricane season. So, but tomorrow, Kai and I are getting on. I can't remember if it was 3 or 3:30. I think we finally agreed that 3:30 would be the better time. But we're going to get on and we're going to, we're going to have a little bit of a team up. And he's going to go ahead and host a stream tomorrow. And we're going to talk about the launch of that. And I've got all these devices. I've got this one. I've got the Insta361R. Very impressive. The only thing about, I did a lot of work with this. I had a lot of fun when I did my building project with this. Now, this has got the 4K mod on it. You can, I'm just telling you, in just as fast as that thing right there, this is a 4K 30 device, okay? I do not believe this has 4K 60. I'd have to look. Let me look at the map. I can tell right now. I'll figure it out right here. Can't remember it was 4K 60. I just got to look. 4K wide angle here. I want to launch my menu here really quick. And I just want to look at the settings. It's been a while. Like I said, I haven't been in here in a while. And I'm going to go into my camera settings. Go ahead and hit that. And there's my video. Hit that. And then there's my, let's see, there's all my manual controls. Now, the one thing about this is the touchscreen is not as, the way they're making that touchscreen look, and this has 4K, let's see, 4K 6.9, 30. Yeah, 4K 30. Let's see, I go to Pro mode. Pro mode, 4K 24. You got 4:3. I go back to basic. So this is a 4K 30 device right here. And let's see, let me double check here real quick. I'm going to hit I just want to go into there's my HDR mode, my standard mode. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to just mess around a little bit. 2.7K, let's see, you go into 2.7K. 1080, let's see, 1080, 30. Let me double check here. My frame rates. 2.7K 30, 4K 30, and 4K 25, 4K 24. So 2.7K 30 is all we've got, 1080 30. So that's kind of limitations of this mod right here. And if I switch it out, most of you guys have had a little bit of experience with this, but look at how close. Now, as far as size is concerned, I'm very interested in how this one, we put them up next to each other and then we flip the modules over. Can that thing, I'm assuming that you can flip that module over like this. And now this is a 4K 60 device that you're looking at there. That thing is going to give us, if you're an FPV flyer, it's going to give us that silky smooth. Now, this takes quite an effort to set up your video with. And with that, you've got more freedom as far as how it basically is rendering your stabilization. This thing, you have to literally post-process stabilize. So, and there's a lot of advantages to being able to change your aspect ratios and things like that. But I had a little bit of fun today and at my work today, and I took a picture of the class, and it was just very simple, I'll just throw the battery on, to be fair, just so we know that. Now, there is a module that this basically comes with, and it connects into this port down here. And you just remove this little door, and you can connect it up to a power module, and it just becomes exactly what you're seeing there. It's going to be the same, or roughly the same thing. Now, if we watch at like what and how that person's hand is, how big they are, they probably have a short, stubby hand. But this is the 360 module. Like I said, I've had a lot of fun with this. Video quality is pretty good. Low light is what that is going to shine at. So, all right. Hey, Mike, how you doing? But we're doing a little bit of just side by side. It's kind of fun because it won't be long. It'll be a couple weeks before I'll have my hands on that. And I'm going to go out and do a little bit of fun video with primarily my comparison is not going to be this. The comparison I'm going to have fun doing is going to be with the Pocket 2, because the Pocket 2 is phenomenal for video. So and the other issue that I'm gonna think about when it comes to software. Remember, I'm thinking about software. Whatever is going to make that thing successful is going to be some kind of a software improvement. So something has got to happen to improve the software on that thing, and make it better than this. And so that's, to me, is what are they going to do? Are they going to have a new app, or is it going to be the MIMO app? Okay. And my guess is they're going to have, they're going to basically improve it through the MIMO app. And I don't know where they're going to go with that. So, yeah, it looked like the SJ cam. This thing here in size, let me just measure it really quick. I do have the tools for small measurements here. That's what she said, right? And here's our let's see, centimeter wise. So this thing right here, about 3.5 centimeters. Okay, so we can go ahead and give you guys see if I can get that correct there, so you guys can see it being held next to a meter stick. So there you've got an actual dimensional view of, this is the lens module, and then here's the core. This is called the core module. So this is at 350. That is more down here, like 450. So that is going to be a much larger rectangular square. So we know that this is going to be smaller. So when I put them side by side, that'll be very interesting. There'll be some really good videos out there. I'm just going to have some fun with it. Maybe I'll get some views. That'd be cool. I'm going to strap it on guys, we have to strap this thing on Mr. Croc, man. Now I have never strapped this on Mr. Croc. I've never put it on there. I just never got around to it, Sometimes you just don't get around to things. I did put the SMO on there. This is not that heavy, gram-wise. I forget, it's 280. I don't know. Let's get a real number. I'm just guessing right now. But pretty fun. The one thing that thing can't do, and I'm a huge Insta360 fan. I have not gone anywhere else. I'm hoping that these guys will improve so I'm going to go ahead and let that go. But the one thing, okay, now do I have it adjusted? Well, you have to flip it around. But the one thing is you can't do that with that right there. You can't whip the scene around, okay? So I'll go ahead and do that again. Now, it's hard for you to see because it's so difficult to show this on a screen. But you see how I can just manipulate the screen, just whip it around. There's me from behind right there. Okay, but you can just, like I said, you can just whip it around. And that thing, we know that it's got a pretty large field of view. As far as field of view, this thing has got infinite field of view. If you've got this lens on, it's got basically a 360. But I think this width-wise, like 140, I think that lens there is going to give you a wider field of view. It's going to have a larger image sensor. And that's really going to be the key to that thing being better than pretty much all the products that are going to come out. So we will see. We will see. We will see whether, yeah, it's a shutdown. I just got, but pretty interesting form factor. I just don't know how a lot of these, these companies can just keep just ripping off each other's, technology. I mean, it's an absolute ripoff, and they're going to make it better. I That's, you can hear it keep going on. I'm just keeping, moving the modules around just for fun. But I don't use this module much. I have used it for a few videos. Here's your, um, this version here. So now I'm looking at the screen or what I'm seeing. And then here I'm in vlog and selfie mode right there. So here's your vlogging mode, just like they've got it set up right there. So I just thought it'd be kind of fun. What kinds of things would I like that to do? Well, first of all, it'd be nice to have, something that can last, into the golden hour when you're doing video footage. And right now, once you get down into, the evening hours, unless you have a ton of light, we're pretty much mostly daylight still. This thing is going to struggle once you get into the light behind me. This is golden hour footage behind me there, New York City. And you can tell that light right there will start to make this lens struggle. My hope is that thing there, okay, that thing right there is going to have that ability and then allow us to get those drones out during golden hours. So I like to hike in the evening as well. And like I said, it's, now I know there's been a lot of discussion. I know there's been a lot of discussion. I really like when he's flipping the screen, that the icons are very big. I think that's way cool, for obvious reasons. There's his load time. Click the button. Wait for it. Waiting for it. Right now, I guarantee some people are going to complain about that startup time. People are going to go, man, it's taken a day and a half for that startup time, assuming, but like I said, I am kind of impressed with, there we go, there's the time lapse. Shouldn't this thing do more than that? I'm just a question. Shouldn't it just do more than just be a vlogging camera? Don't we already have enough vlogging cameras? just a question. So, wonder if it's better than a 1-inch lens. Yeah, the 1R 1-inch is really damn good. It's now the problem is once you get into buying the parts for this thing, you're well into the $600 range. If this DJI product, if this thing here does what it's supposed to do, it's going to solve all those problems and be about $100. You're going to be in the $499 range. I think I do have, let me just flip into I think I've got the background slides in one of these versions here. The form factor, I mean, I've heard people say that it sucked. They didn't like what it looks like. I don't know. Sometimes simple is good. What do you think? Sometimes to me, simple is better. So Sunrise in the house. How you doing? I imagine it's almost 4 o'clock. Kai's probably on his way home. If he can pop in here, I'm gonna be leaving the stream in maybe 20 minutes or so, something like that. But I just thought it would be kind of fun to just look at the form. Like I said, remember, this battery here is one way of installing the battery on this thing. The other mod that comes for this camera actually installs from the bottom. It's a handle. It goes down about this far. It's an extension battery. It gives you twice the battery time, and it gives you a full-on vlogging experience. So you get this here. Now this thing's freaking waterproof. You can drop this thing in a pool. That thing has to have a housing for you to drop it in the pool. This battery here, like I said, it's got these rubber. These are like rubber gaskets that seal around that battery, and I don't understand how, but it seals tight. I mean, I've had this thing in the pool, man. I've done 360 in the pool, so yeah. But there it is. Now I'm in vlogging mode. All right, there's right back there. There's the freaking 3,000-pound element. I call it the $4,000 elephant in the house. Ah, yes. A bunch of you guys are going to buy that, aren't you? You're going to buy that $3,000 drone. Raise your hand if you're going to buy the $3,000 drone. Hey, how you doing, Kai? In just a couple minutes. Kai, my goal today was just to do a quick, just a retrospective for people to look at what already exists in the camera world and what that thing is going to represent. And that's where my interest is today. So let's see, do I have that? Yeah, there it is. I got the video up there and with the chat. So, I mean, think about that. What are we gaining here for, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to buy that. That is, I keep telling you, everybody, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy that. I haven't bought a camera in almost 2 years. Okay. And it's time. It's time for me to have more fun. I love cameras. I love to get out. This is going to give me an excuse to be silly and get out on the rocks. I'll get my dog Steve out there and we can have a little bit of fun. So I thought it would be kind of cool to bring Steve back into the channel for a little bit and have a little bit of fun. But would you put that camera there on your quad? Because you're gonna be into that thing, 350. Are you gonna put that on your quad? You trust it? Do you trust that you're gonna be able to house that ginormous lens? This thing makes me nervous. Now, there's the lens size. This thing, I think I told you, is probably, I said the lens size or the housing size is 350 millimeters. So this is 350. So 350, that's going to be 450, okay? So think of all that surface area hitting a tree right there, about 350. Total in total length with both mods together. I'll turn this around in a second. 670 centimeters, something like that. 67 centimeters, 670 millimeters. So here, I'll turn that around for you. So there's your measurement right there. And its comparison. So like I said, as you're thinking about yeah, I'm going to put it on a quad. Hell yeah. You guys, it's going to take some amazing video. I can imagine that we're going to have that DJI stabilized footage. Remember with the FPV quad that this thing is going to give us finally, but it's going to give it to us on any of our quads. So anything you want to put that on. So anyway, guys, I want to see it first. Somebody's going to do it. Tomorrow on one of those promotional videos, somebody is going to strap it to a drone, like Potato Jet. Potato Jet's going to put it on a drone. He's going to pretend like he's flying it, and then his friend's going to fly it around, and then he's going to, Yeah, the camera module is about the size of a session, just not as deep. Now this one, Kai, do you remember what we can talk about this tomorrow. Do you remember what the session width was? I'm just gonna, like this one here in width is 325. So about 325. There's your depth right there. I know it's upside down. There we go. For the purists out there. There we go. Oops, turn it right there. So that's your depth. And I wish, guys, I wasn't prepared to go very long tonight. So because I got practice tonight. I got to go to, and tomorrow, once again at 3:30, Kai and I are going to be on, and we're gonna give you our reaction to to what we're seeing. I'm gonna go and screen capture some stuff, and we're gonna go ahead and check it out. But this is Jasper 27s that came on those Twitter leaks, the ones that everybody been looking at. Now I took this one, cut it up a little bit, and then so it could replay over and over again. Now the field of view is pretty far out there. You can see that those people in that one shot, they were out there. 32.5. What did I say? What did I say? 325, 32.5. Let me see if I got that here. Look on there, the depth of this module here. Yeah, 32.5. That's what I say, 325 millimeters. Okay. Or is it 30? Yeah. What the frick about the, okay, here we go. It is 1.25 inches by 1.25 inches. There you go. Merkin, okay? And total length, about 2.75 inches. There you go. Frick that metric system. All right. But pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty interesting. Once again, it's just kind of interesting to have. Now that thing fired up just like that, and he fires his up, and that thing's running right now. Okay, and he fires it up. It takes a while for that thing to fire up. I mean, and like I said, you can. This one right now, you got now. This one's not in the other mode, but not a little bit of latency in there. You can look at, if you can look at the latency factor, a little bit of latency in there. You can imagine that one's going to have some latency in there. Let me get that up there. We can get that to focus on me. A little bit of latency in there. But it takes it a little while to fire up. And not bad. I'd say, when you're panning, it's not that bad at all as far as, but I've been very pleased with the video quality. My biggest mistake anytime I render this, remember, it's all about software. It's all about the software. What is that thing going to bring as far as software? How is it going to be different than what the progress I get with my Osmo 2, my Pocket 2? And I've got the mic jack. Is my mic jack going to work with that thing? Can I, because that's got Bluetooth, the Bluetooth to the phone. Can it Bluetooth to a mic? Is it Wi-Fi to I don't know. Now he's got it on 4 to 3. So I don't know. There's 16:9. I just saw that a second ago. So, all right. So, it's all about the software. Everything I'm going to talk about tomorrow is going to be what I find in the software. And that's one of the things I want to look at. Low light performance. I want to look at the software. And then the audio is going to be something that we're going to see over and over again. And then I'm going to get one and vlog with it and then tell you what I feel. I'm going to get out in the wind and let it vlog in the wind, those kinds of things. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, where is this thing gonna go? This thing gonna be a blockbuster seller? I can imagine it will. So, yeah, the camera module is just going through the the chat a little bit. Appreciate all you guys showing up, by the way. For my little short stream, my little half-hour stream here. Appreciate you coming in, all the Florida folks, and this will be interesting. And we will have some fun experimenting with it. I think the drone world, the FPV world, is going to probably, hey, Corey, how you doing? I hope the stand has a mic input. Yes. Now, this one does not. Now, this one has a mic input on the module, the camera mod. So it basically will hook up, well, actually hooks this direction, hooks up to the USB-C port. The advantage of a USB-C port, that becomes the power mod. And, this is limited, it doesn't have, the frame rates that a better and a more powerful chip is going to have. So what chip is that going to be? Obviously we do have some information on that, but that's going to, affect how fast it scrolls, all those things. So, hey, Sudbury Drones, how you doing? How are you doing? Hey, meet us tomorrow, 3:30. Guys, we're going to be on at 3:30 tomorrow. Kai and I, we're going to pop in. We're going to talk about what this thing is. What are we impressed with some of the the big dogs that are going to be showing it off? Okay, are they going to give us the the excitement that we want to see? And then we've got the big release coming with the Mavic 3, and I'm not gonna divulge much more, but I think we've learned a lot more, especially when it comes to like shipping. I think we learned a ton from the Autel folks, because right now they're not making it sound like they've got a lot of those Autel drones in the country, but that's possibly not true. So, but now we get to the question, as a person that's going to review a drone, if we get back into drones, and that I'm going to buy because Autel doesn't make that. But I've got two choices with the Autel line, or I could just buy the Mavic 3, buy it, and then sell it to somebody who wants to save $100. I could do that too and let somebody else fly it. We'll see. I just don't know. It'd have to be absolutely amazing. Right now, the Mavic, the Air 2S is really a really good drone platform. The only thing it's got going against it is the 30-minute battery. If you can add 10 more minutes to the battery, you only need one battery at that point. With a 30-minute battery, you have to cut your flights down because you got dinking around and adjustment time. 30 minutes is about optimal for a single battery system. But when you get up into the 40-minute battery timing, it's a totally different ball game. So, all right. But I'm excited. We got something new coming tomorrow, finally. Something new. Okay, a little bit of a cheer for tomorrow. Oh, man. Should I put the chill song on? Let's put that on. Can you hear that? I don't think you can hear that. Let's see if I'm going to put a little bit of sound up there. Ooh, turn that. I got some feedback. Can't hear it. But I'm going to be cutting this. I'm going to cut this stream down here. Appreciate you guys showing up. This stream. I really, like I said, I just wanted to get us to have some perspective. This is expensive. This little camera is not cheap. This is not a cheap little camera. If you're looking for something to slap on your drone, this is not the one to buy unless you want to go, 360. Okay. This is a specialty camera. Now that one, you buy it from Best Buy. Online, I hope they launch it so I can get it from Best Buy tomorrow, because that's where I'll probably order it from. So what do you think? You guys gonna order this thing? Sound off. Who's gonna order it? Okay, thumbs up. I'm gonna right now. I'm going right here. I am in. Okay, I am totally in on this thing. I'm gonna give it 1 Steve. Okay, man, I'm gonna give it 5 Steves. This one. This product is getting 5 Steves, okay? It just got 5 Steves. It's going to be something I'm jumping on, okay? I don't know about that other thing, that drone thing. So 5 Steve, this is a 5 Steve product. Oh, Steve's going to love it too. He wants to get out there. So you're going to buy this? Are you buying this? Okay? 700 Canadian for me? No way. 700 Canadian? That thing better not be 700 Canadian. Gosh. Just bought a Peanut, so you're out? Yeah. The Peanut is a good camera. I did see sunrises, and I did see Kai. I saw his video feed on the Peanut. Very impressed with the Peanut stabilized. Very, very impressed with that. I never had a chance to talk about it. I'm still stuck with a broken SMO camera, so I'm not too happy with the the Insta platform at this point. So DJI been pretty good. I have not thought of buying the GoPro 10, but this thing, lighter than a GoPro 10, does what a GoPro 10 does. Buy it. I'm in. Anybody else in? Hey, anybody else gonna? Oh, hey, Sudbury, you are not. You got to monetize. You got to moderate you here, Sudbury. I just moderated you. You're now blue in my. Well, you're not blue, but on this stream here, you're everybody's equal, except for the gray line. You are now purple. You are now purple. Yeah, I gotta figure that out here. So, but anyways, if you're interested, it is coming. It is coming tomorrow. Okay, go get that sucker. 3 o'clock tomorrow. Get on with Kai and I. Kai's going to moderate the stream tomorrow. 3:30. Sorry, I said 3 o'clock. 3:30 we'll be on. If you get there at 3 o'clock, you'll just be, getting ready. And I'm going to spend as much time as we end up needing to spend to get what art we need out so I can get done and get to dinner and that kind of thing. It's Wednesday tomorrow. So can I strap it on my dog? Mike, yes. I think it's a Steve. I'm going to strap it on Steve. It's not 360 though. I want to see where Steve's come from and where he's going. Oh, all right. So, there we go. There's the Nano right there, man. Holy crap. There's the old school. There's the old bad boy right there. Anybody going to buy the very inexpensive Osmo ones that are out now? The $199. I almost bought one. I was going to get one. I'm like, why do I want to compare it to the other Osmo? There's the price tags right there. $439 for the power combo. Dual screen. What's that? Well, I'm going to check this out. Like I said, I do not know anything until tomorrow, 3:30, guys. All of us will have seen 10 or 15 videos by then. I think if you're a vlogger and you want to keep up on the new trends, bam, that's where you want to go. I think so. All righty. I am 5 minutes over how long I was going. Let's see. I have a total of 44 minutes and 52 seconds into the stream, and I think it's time to be out of here. So 3:30 tomorrow, check it out. Kai and I are going to be on, and we will be getting things wrapped up and ready to roll. Hopefully you have some questions. Hope we're able to go ahead. I'm trying to set up my closing transition here. What should we put on there? Funky ending? Got chill song, intro song. Let's do funky ending. We'll put funky ending on there to finish this stream out right there. All righty. Okay, so later, tomorrow, 3:30. Bye. At random. And the newest bad boy in the house, the DJI Action 2. We will find out. Big day tomorrow. Bye.